Hi friends, welcome to the Predict the Unpredictable series where I will give you important topics and questions for the Prelims 2024. So in this lecture, I am going to talk about various initiatives which were taken at the COP28. Guys, COP28 which held at UAE between 30th November and 12th December 2023 has been held as the most successful COP in the history of climate change. Therefore, I personally believe that there will be definitely one question on various initiatives which have been taken at the COP. So what we will do is that first we are going to understand how UPSC frames question from this section. How in the past UPSC has framed questions, and then we are going to revise all the important initiatives which have been taken at the COP28. You can see here I prepared a list entire, so we will discuss this list. But before that, let us first try to understand how UPSC has been framing questions on this section. So what we are going to do is that we are going to analyze few of the PYQs. So guys, if you see these two PYQs which have come on the similar section where initiatives regarding climate change or initiatives regarding environment, how UPSC is framing question. So you can observe here three things UPSC is asking. One, UPSC is asking is what? Which year? Okay, UPSC is asking the initiative was taken in which year. The second UPSC is asking is what is the objective of the initiative or aim of the initiative. And third thing UPSC is focusing is India a signatory of that initiative? You can see this also, you can see India is a signatory or not. Okay, they are asking year, they are asking, and the aims they are asking. Okay, so whenever you prepare any global initiative, any international initiative concerning climate change or environment, three things you need to prepare. One is the year, second is India a signatory, and third thing what you need to prepare is the aim and objective. So what we are going to do is that we are going to prepare all the initiatives which were taken at the COP28. And why again I am repeating, COP28 has been termed as the most successful initiative out of all the COPs, because a lot of initiatives have been taken at the COP. So let us try to understand what were various pledges and various initiatives at the COP28. So guys, the very first one is the global cooling pledge. So the sector on which this pledge has been taken is the energy sector, and the purpose is to reduce cooling related emissions across the sector by at least 68% globally relative to 2022 levels by 2050. So this is very important. Okay, is that to reduce cooling related emissions by at least 68%. And what is India's position? India is not a signatory. This is very important. India is not a signatory to the global cooling pledge. Second is declaration to triple nuclear energy. Here also the sector is energy. And what is the aim? Aim is to triple the nuclear energy capacity globally by 2050. Again, India is not a signatory. Third is global renewable and energy efficiency pledge. Again, the sector is energy. Here also the goal is to triple the world installed renewable energy generation capacity and double energy efficiency by 2030. Again, India is not a signatory. These things are very, very important. Please keep note of the aims and objectives and whether India is signatory or not. Next, you can see COP declaration on food and agriculture. Here, the sector is food and agriculture, and the purpose is to scale up adaptation and resilience activities in the field of agriculture. Again, India is not a signatory. Here, guys, a lot of emphasis has been laid on the emissions coming out of the agriculture sector. And guys, you all know that methane emission comes out of agriculture, and which is a lot of concern at the international level. But India is not a signatory to this important COP declaration on food and agriculture. Very, very important. Next, Global Electric Cooking Coalition, which is called GECO. Again, energy sector, the aim is to promote transition to electric cooking by providing actions and mobilizing finance. India is a signatory. Okay, so keep in mind here India is a signatory. Okay, so one of the initiatives which have been taken at the COP where India is a signatory is the GECO, which is Global Electric Cooking Coalition. Next is Coalition for High Ambition Multi-Level Partnership for Climate Change. Again, energy sector, you can see here and planning, finance, monitoring strategies related to the nationally determined contribution ahead of the COP30. So how to plan, how to finance, how to monitor the NDCs ahead of the COP30, that is the aim and objective of this coalition for high ambition multi-level partnership for climate change. Again, India is not a signatory. Next, oil and gas decarbonization charter. You can see here, again the aim is to call upon the industry to pursue net zero by 2050 and zero out methane emissions, eliminate routine flaring by 2030. Again, this initiative is very important. Net zero by 2050 and remove all emissions of methane and eliminate gas flaring by 2030. Here the ONGC is part of this initiative. This initiative is mainly led by companies. Oil and gas decarbonization charter. Next is the climate group or climate club. Here the focus is on industries. Again, here you can see the idea is to decarbonize industries, access to finance to developing countries. Again, India is not a signatory. So the climate club is a very important initiative. You should prepare. EU is part of it. Next, COP28 declaration on climate and health. Very important initiative. So sector is health. And what is the aim? To build climate resilient health system and promote steps to curb emissions in health sector and increase climate finance. Again, India is not a signatory. Very important. So here you need to prepare this topic. You need to prepare because for the first time climate health and climate change and health has been linked at the COP28 declaration. So it is a very, very important declaration. You should definitely prepare it. Again, I am saying that India is not a signatory. Last but not the least is the joint declaration of ocean and climate change. Again, here you can see here the goal is that sustainably manage 100% of their national ocean jurisdiction and adopt ocean based actions in national climate goal. Again, India is not a signatory. So you can see here, out of all the pledges or all the various initiatives at the COP28, India is only part of the GECO, which is Global Electric Cooking Alliance Coalition, and the ONGC is part of the Oil and Gas Decarbonization Charter. This is mainly led by companies, oil companies. So guys, you can see, I can tell you that definitely one question is going to come from this table. So please do save this table. If you want this table, I will include this table in my Optima cards and in my Optima notes. Guys, I would like to tell you that if you want to reach me for any kind of guidance for the Prelims 2024, this is my number. You can telegram me on this number and you can book an appointment. Further, guys, all these cards, tables and current affairs notes will be shared as part of the Lakshya series. Guys, I am mentoring students for the Prelims 2024 under this program. The description of this program is given here and the link to join this program is given in the description of this video. So guys, do consider taking these tests, because these tests I have been designing as per the recent UPSC pattern, and I am framing, you can see here, all the important and probable questions which can come in the UPSC prelims examination. Particularly guys, let me tell you, the section of environment and science and tech and IR mapping. So these sections are very important to crack the prelims examination, because in the last couple of years the difficulty level in this section is increasing. And let me assure you is that in my program I am giving a more focus on these areas, because these areas can give you an edge over other aspirants. Guys, let me tell you one more thing is that last year I was able to predict most of the questions coming from this area, and this year I am putting a lot of effort. I am covering each and every development which have taken place in the last 1 year in these sections, particularly environment, science and tech and the IR sections. So with this I would like to end the video. Please do consider liking this video if you found the content very useful, and also share with your friends who are preparing for the prelims 2024. Best of luck. Bye bye. Take care. God bless you.